We're having a big sister talk together, me and you.
That's what they do on the camera. Act like these niggas, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna just do it till I have a
Look, I'm doing my final year of varsity and I do believe that I qualified to give you some advice. I know this is a very late realization, but the way you move in varsity right now impacts the way that you're going to be living after. Good morning, it's Sunday today. I haven't done all of these in a while. I'm doing a Sunday reset. Yeah, okay. This is what I'm using for my skin. So, today's vlog has a little twist to it. We're having a big sister talk throughout the day together. Me and you. This is what I'm going to be topping it up with the tissue oil plus glycerin. Today's focus is career and finances. I hung up with my girlfriend to start this vlog, but this is the time currently. So I'm going to try and put in these because it says here like this thing here. Advice number 1, choose degrees so you'll be able to have an exit option and you won't be stuck in that degree. I'm doing education. I can get into corporate training, EdTech, and HR. Let's say you're doing marketing, able to get into data, brand strategy, and so on. But let's say you decided to get into tourism. I'm not saying tourism is bad. I'm just saying pivoting there is gonna be quite tricky. But with the right skills, the right short courses, you're gonna be fine. Point number 2, combine a degree with practical skills. Look, we're living in a world where your qualification is not enough. You being an undergrad is basically you having matric. Depending also on the route that you are planning on taking, don't just do everything in the name of having skills. Yes, it does come in. No, actually it doesn't. Look, there's no reward in struggling. So do what is relevant to whatever career you're trying to pursue. Another thing is it helps you stand out fast when recruiters are looking at your CV. You're not just giving them an entire page of your qualifications. Experience matters. Your skills matter. Entry level is formality. This is your time to get your skills in order, please. Also, I got me new sneakers. I never gave you guys like a full Shein haul, but I got a lot of items, including these tracksuits. I got these for the gym. So I got these. They are very heavy quality. When we talk about quality, we talk about these. They were sitting at around 400 and something after a coupon. So you can imagine. I'm gonna try them on. This is how they look. They're not bad, really. I like them. Point number 3, start getting experience. Don't wait until after uni for you to start getting experience. Don't wait until you feel ready, because you will never feel ready. Believe me, I landed my first call center job feeling like life is all over the place. I didn't feel ready. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. At that time, there was someone that I could watch job shadow while she was working, but to see how she answers calls, how she handles irate customers, how she de-escalates calls and stuff like that. I still did not feel ready. Believe me, you will never feel ready until you start. I got that job. Listen, my first call, the worst. I fumbled. I was paired up with somebody. Oh, did she not laugh at me? So I had to take a call, and then she then takes a call. My first call, it started off well. And because obviously I didn't know what I was doing, and on the call I sounded like I didn't know what I was doing, the lady just got irate. Back in my shoes. Let's go to my next point. Document your journey. Like, I feel like there are other reasons why I tend to not enjoy the projects that I do. To document my journey. Nothing is nice like documenting your journey, and as soon as you get where you've always wanted to be, you look back and you're like, this is me. I got to feel that when I finished my Python certificate. I literally went back to my TikTok videos and I was like, this was me. Look, I'm not perfect with Python, but seeing how I grew from knowing nothing to knowing a string, a boolean, and all of that. Let's go make food. Breakfast, I'm having a scrambled eggs. I prefer my eggs with milk. Please help me. I bought this pan last year, and you must look to see it last year because look at how it looks. Guys, how do I remove this without removing the color? Because the last time I tried, the same fine, it's stable. This is what happened. Boom. I'm just gonna make something simple. Eggs, mayonnaise, and bread. Nothing intense. Let's get to my next point while we wait for the cooking oil to heat up. Okay. Use LinkedIn like a student, not job seeker. Although the job market there is a bit messed up, apparently. I heard. It's not my words, TikTok's words. Post about your journey. Look, I regret not posting much about my Python journey, but at the end of the day, I was able to post to say, you know what, I completed my certificate, and this is what I've learned during the entire process. One of the comments, it was someone who invited me to their webinar. That showed me the content you post on LinkedIn tends to play a big role in who you attract to your LinkedIn profile. Engage with other people's posts. Someone graduated, congratulations. The same way you would engage on TikTok, engage on LinkedIn. Just be a bit more professional. Stay away from the stickers. I don't know if you can, but stay away from those stickers. You know what stickers I'm talking about. Connect with the people who are in your field or the field that you want to get into. Yeah. Another important thing is engage with the companies that you would like to work for or the companies that are on your vision board. If you want to work with Microsoft, follow Microsoft, engage with Microsoft's content, and make sure that your comments are meaning. Don't comment hard and sparkles. Yeah, no, I was late. Can I spam baby? I can't, but I can add cheese though. I'm adding bacon to my breakfast. Listen, in a so it's really not that deep. I hope you all can see me in there. When it comes to networking, ask for advice, not opportunities. People tend to feel like they're being used when you are constantly asking their life, or when you are networking purely for the opportunities. And trust me, they can see it, even if you think you are doing your best hiding. From someone who feels bad whenever they have to ask something from someone, I suggest you take this advice. Because meaning, imagine you're in a networking event and you get there and you're like, hi, my name is Luyanda. I just finished doing my Python certificate. I'm trying to get into tech. I see that you have a tech company. Can you please plug me with some opportunities or internships? You see, that doesn't work. But the best way that you can go about it, one key question that I believe always works hard for me to get people to open up is, with the field that you were in, if you had to start afresh, how would you go about it? Please advise me. Most of the time they want to share. People like when you make them feel important, I mean as in when you see them as people you can learn something from, because most of the time people like talking about themselves and sharing their stories. So someone will be more comfortable sharing their story and an opportunity during that process than just sharing an opportunity. They're able to later think about you when they come across an opportunity. So let's wrap up this section because I want to eat. On the networking section, build strong bonds with your seniors, your lecturers, and your tutors. Those people are very important, especially if you are trying to pursue something in the degree that you're studying. Look, I am studying education. It's okay, but I'm hoping to get into tech. If I do continue with education, I'm hoping to further my studies. I've mentioned this several times in my vlogs. Listen, most people tend to tell you to do that, but they don't tell you how. To be honest, I'm also still struggling with that. So if you have a way, comment down below as to how we can do it together. You've already went through the process that you are going through. Number two, those people are the key to most opportunities in your university, which will also help you in terms of experience, your skills, and your CV. Number three, they are most likely to recommend you when opportunities come. In the name of Jesus Christ, I speak it into existence. I decree and I declare I'm getting into honors next year with funding. Amen. I'm gorgeous, so that I can get into my favorite section: finances, money, the bag, mula, my chankura, my shoe, my shitty. I ain't trying to fumble with it. I'm gonna see them. Nyama, yo, but it doesn't matter because I got bad. You know, the person who says something, it's bad. Yes, sis. And now you can't throw it away because that is food. Who throws away food? In this economy, my soul. If you don't know this guy, if you are in uni and you don't follow this guy, you don't take his advice, I don't know what you're doing with your life. that is the guy that pushed me to actually get my finances in order. If you do have the money, please buy his book. It's not even more than 200 if I'm not mistaken. Next, when it comes to YouTube, I appreciate my family a lot. Dave Video called me after I posted a video to show me how they are streaming my vlog together. I am still on the show. 899 subscribers. My girlfriend is calling. I can't see you. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys something. So ever since I started my investment portfolio, I've made 6.85% profit. Learn money skills early. Budgeting. Use Canva. Canva has a lot of templates. Start small. Budget so that you know how much you're spending each month, how much you're saving each month. And so you can see also where your money goes. You realize how much you are wasting on things that you should be spending your money on. Understand how credit works. I hate credit with everything in me. Owing someone because I hate credit. That's why you have to use credit wisely. If you're a student, get yourself a student credit card. I know Absa does offer those. Use that credit card to build your credit score. Learn basic investing. That's why I was saying, if you don't know this guy, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. I started investing with easy equities. Avoid easy properties in every shape, form, everywhere possible. It's the same as putting your money in a fixed deposit account. It's just that a fixed deposit account will give you much more better interest compared to easy properties. So stay away from it. I invested 300 Rand, I think a year or two back, and I only made 2 Rands. Before we proceed, I am not a financial advisor. 2, I do what works for me. This is just my 2 cents, my hot take lebanzako. If you want to get more information in terms of investing, you can go check out this guy on TikTok. Buy his book, like I said. He's really good. Trust me, he knows what he's talking about and he knows what he's doing. First, we're going to start with easy equities. Just put money in there. As little as 50 Rand can get you shares. And with that one, it's money that you can access. But I recommend that if it's really an emergency and you really need the money, then go ahead. But if you don't need it, don't touch it. The second one that we have is the tax-free savings account. This is the one that I recommend. If you're in first year or you are younger, I think you are able to create an account, because I've had my account since matric. I used my mom's details to create the account, and then when I turned 18, I was able to then change it to fully mine. So with a tax-free savings account, don't touch that money. Don't touch it, because this is how a tax-free savings account works. In a financial year, you cannot put more than 46,000. It used to be 36, but now it's 46. In your entire lifetime, you can only put in an amount of 500,000. Anything above 46k in one financial year, that extra will be taxed. Now you are able to invest within your tax-free savings account. So when it's chilling there, it can make you some money. So there are a few things that I invested in: S&P 500, Nasdaq, MSCI World, and Top 40. Those I think are the 4 that I invested in. And then on my easy equities, it's Nasdaq and S&P 500, if I am not mistaken. Your interest or your profit, it doesn't get taxed. Do not touch that money, because anything you remove from that account, believe me, it gets subtracted from your 500k. And time has flew by. Time is not on my side. I even have my study lamp on. I want to do my hair, but before we continue, we're going to go into our next point. And our next point is build an extra income stream. There are a lot of income streams that you can venture into. You can try working full-time. I did that last year. It did not work out, but I'm very hopeful that this year it will work out. And trust me, nothing feels good like knowing that you have extra money coming in other than in NSFAS or your bursary money, while getting the skills and adding stuff on your CV. In uni, you're dealing with students, you're dealing with girls, you're dealing with boys. There's a lot that you can do. I've done a video like this before, but I'll be willing to do another one, a more updated version. I'll actually do it. What you can do is you can use that extra money from your side hustle to fund your investment portfolio. That is another way to go about it. I used to do that whenever I did people's hair. Sometimes I would do it 50-50. Sorry, I'll do like an 80-20. So 80% goes to my savings, 20% is what I'm gonna charge. Because look, as much as we say no fast food, sometimes we are craver and we are clue. So I want to do this hairstyle that I saw, inspired by Natasha Moleti. I don't know how I'm gonna go about this. I don't have beads. I think she's... Wait, does she start? Then she goes to the back. Okay, let's do